In this video, I'm going to thank you, my subscribers, and possibly future subscribers for supporting me in this channel. I'm going to go down to my happy place so we can have a little chat. I'll meet you down there. There it is. I made it, and I'm expecting some rain soon. Not to mention the bugs can get pretty bad down here. It's a little island within a small trout stream that goes through my property. It's a really cool spot. I come down here, especially in the spring before the bugs come out. And I also do a lot of deer hunting down here. So the deer that I shoot, at least the ones that I shoot on my property, come from this area. As you can see right here, we're just littered with deer tracks. Now it is June, but there's a heavy trail there, and then it goes up there, just over there. We're on a little sandbar here. Sometimes I come down here with a chair just to hang out. There are trout in here. It's a neat little area. I just love to come down here. It's my favorite spot on the property. It might not look like much, but to me, it's a piece of solitude and a neat little area. You've got the sound of running water. There's nobody around, and it's just a nice little spot to come here and get away and just relax for a little bit. So I want to thank all of you for subscribing and supporting this channel. Even if you're not a subscriber, I want to thank you for supporting the channel, commenting on my videos, giving me likes and views, because that really helps the channel grow, as I'm sure you're aware. I just want to talk to you a little bit about what it means to be an outdoor YouTuber, especially with my genre specifically. So the idea behind my channel was to create something that people could benefit from. When I originally started the channel a while ago, all I wanted to do is go fishing, take the GoPro along, and show people how I was fishing. And then I discovered that I think it's more important for me to show people how to be well-rounded in the outdoors. Since I've been a little kid, I've been hunting and fishing. It's very natural to me to shoot a gun. It's very natural to walk through the woods and observe things. And I just wanted to share those experiences with people like you and others. The challenge of my YouTube channel, specifically growing quickly, is that it's very difficult for a well-rounded channel on YouTube to get views and subscribers, because most people go to YouTube for information. For example, if you want to find out how to change oil on a lawnmower, you watch that person's video, you go change your oil on your lawnmower. That's it. A lot of people aren't really connected to certain people on YouTube, and a lot of people that click on my videos just want to learn how to catch trout really quick. They watch the video and go apply it, and hopefully they have some luck. But if you're not a trout angler and you only like hunting white-tailed deer, then you're only going to watch my white-tailed deer hunting content. I had to make a hard decision on it. I was like, am I going to stick with what I believe is right because I believe integrity matters? Or am I going to just make fishing videos only so that I get more views and more subscribers? For me, it was important to encourage people to be well-rounded when it comes to the outdoors, whether that's duck hunting, turkey hunting, deer hunting, gun hunting for deer, fishing for trout, pike, whatever. I want to encourage people to be well-rounded and not just go for trout only, or only hunt for white-tailed deer with bows during the rut. You know, there's people that do that, and that's totally cool. I want to show people how you can use skills that help you in all different kinds of ways. For example, when I go fishing, especially on rivers, I'm looking for deer crossings. I'm scouting. There's been times I've been scouting near rivers. I take a pole along, I learn a new fishing spot. It's kind of this whole idea of just being well-rounded in general, is that you're kind of a part of the ecosystem and you're learning how to use what the woods gives you, what nature gives you. I just want to thank you for supporting that and not giving up on the idea that this person only makes fishing content in the summers and doesn't talk about white-tailed deer, and that's why I subscribe to his channel. It's not that I don't want to talk about white-tailed deer, it's just that I do that more so in the fall when I'm hunting white-tailed deer. That's really important to me, to hunt white-tailed deer, but I also want to be the best trout fisherman I can be and the best crappie angler, and I want to be really good at a kayak, a boat. I like wading in water. So it's a very well-rounded approach to the outdoors that I take that a lot of people don't have on YouTube specifically. And a few years ago, I was watching YouTube channels from like the guys in the Guggen Squad for fishing and that sort of thing. I watch a lot of hunting public for deer hunting. And I thought to myself, I was like, you know, for the fishing one, I was like, I go fishing all the time. In the summer especially, I go fishing 4 or 5 times. Why can't I just buy a GoPro, a couple batteries, put it on the chesty, and start filming? I was like, I think that's going to be great. But then I learned that a lot of people are doing that now. Tons of people are wearing GoPros, going out and catching fish, and showing people that they're catching fish. But I thought, how can I take that one step further? How can I connect with people and actually show people what I'm doing? I thought, I'm going fishing anyway, I'll get the camera, check. But what can I do to actually teach people what I'm doing? And are people actually going to buy into the fact that I'm actually here to help them and not to help promote my YouTube channel? And I've learned that there are a lot of people that want to learn these things. It's just difficult on YouTube because as a beginning YouTuber, you're a grain of sand on a beach, basically. You have so many things against you as a small YouTuber that for people to find your video, it doesn't rank in search. I mean, you could literally type in my first title of the first video I did, and it might not even show up until like the 3rd page on YouTube, even if you typed in the title exactly how I have it on there. So then I started playing around with titles and thumbnails, the picture you click on when you watch videos, and all these different things. And I realized that a lot of these people that are huge YouTubers now got famous back when YouTube wasn't a big thing and they didn't have tons of competition. There's a lot of competition now, but there's also way more people watching YouTube than before. So I think it kind of cancels out. And I was really disappointed at first that I wasn't getting these views because I was being super honest. I was telling people exactly what I was doing and how I was doing it. And I thought, how can people not like this content? But then I realized I wasn't editing videos very well. So that whole thing plays into it. And if you're, bugs, if you're a person who is thinking about doing a YouTube channel, I have some advice for you. I would, first of all, like to tell you that it's definitely possible to get noticed and recognized on YouTube if you put in a little work, and especially if you like what you do. I love editing videos. I like thinking of content to teach people. I like thinking of things that people might need help with. And there's basically 2 ways to do that. On YouTube, you're a teacher or you're an entertainer. And I was like, I'm not going to go on YouTube to entertain people. I'm going to go on there to help people and to help them become more well-rounded, better person, appreciate what they're doing, and make their life easier, and to show people that being a well-rounded outdoorsman and being good at what you're doing, and I'm not perfect, I have a lot to learn still, but being decently good, I should say, doesn't take as much effort as you think. You hear people saying like, oh, the only way to find mature bucks is to go 2 miles back in a swamp somewhere, and that's not always true. Sometimes it is. And the only way to catch fish is when they're spawning in the spring, otherwise they scatter and you can't locate them, and that's not true. There are ways you can do that without electronics and fancy boats. I want to talk to people who, sorry, I'm swatting bugs here, they're not too bad, but I want to talk to people and relate to people that not are beginners necessarily, although that's true. I'm sure a lot of beginner anglers and hunters watch my videos, but I want to relate with people how you don't need to spend a lot of money to get involved with the outdoors. There are ways to do it that's affordable for anybody, and trust me when I say that, I mean anybody. There are ways that you can be successful in the outdoors without having a huge boat, or without having the best bow on the market, or the best fishing rod, or whatever, and gear helps you, but ultimately it's what's between your ears that matters. And I'm finding out that it's not just what's between your ears, it's also what's in your heart and what inspires you and what helps you to stay motivated. That's what really does it, because there's a lot of people that are really good at something for a short amount of time, they get burnt out and they lose that passion, they lose that fire. I'd also like to say, if you have any questions at all, email me, find me on Instagram and Facebook. You can easily comment down below and request a video on anything you're interested in. I will not make a video on something I don't know about. I refuse to do that. I'm sorry if you suggested something. I've had suggestions for things that I'm not good at or I don't know enough about, but I know people that might. So sometimes I'll say, watch this person's video, they can explain this much better than I can, instead of fumbling my way through a video and trying to experiment, right? Because this is based on experience, this channel, not experimentation. Big difference. And so I just want to share that with you, that I want to make videos for people who want to learn and want to grow. That's why I'm here doing this. So if you have anything you want to learn more about or see, for example, maybe you want to learn a lot more about scouting whitetail deer. I've received multiple videos like that this spring especially. Let me know. Let me know if you want to hunt more around rivers. That's something I really like to do. Let me know if you want more videos on rigging up certain rods for different species of fish, what rods I use. I haven't done any rod reviews except for one trout one, and I think that could add value to a lot of people's lives, because I think those things matter. So let me know, and I'm going to do everything I can to serve you, the viewer, because that's what I'm doing this for, and I hope you're getting value from my videos. Please support the channel. Make sure you check out this video right here. It's my latest video that I created. It shows you how to catch spring crappie. So if you love catching crappie and it's still the spring, check this out. I think it's going to add a lot of value to your crappie fishing. Thank you so much for supporting the Relentless Sportsman channel, a well-rounded outdoor channel, all things hunting and fishing. Thanks a lot.